I'm Kevin from Godlyke Incorporated, and this is a roll of our new PowerGrip pedal mounting tape. PowerGrip differs from your standard hook and loop fasteners in that it mates to itself and forms an extremely strong bond that keeps your pedals where they belong on your pedal board. If you use traditional hook and loop fasteners to mount your pedals, you may have experienced something like this from time to time. This happens because the backing adhesive used on hook and loop fasteners can melt over time. The adhesive backing used on PowerGrip is temperature and weather resistant. Once the backing adhesive cures, PowerGrip will form a permanent bond with your pedal. Okay, so next we're going to show you how to mount your pedals to your pedal board using PowerGrip. So the first thing we need is a clean working surface, so we're going to get rid of some of this existing hook and loop fastener that's mounted to the board. PowerGrip adheres best to smooth surfaces such as coated metal or plastic. Make sure to remove any old glue residue using an appropriate cleaner. I'm going to use naphtha paint thinner right now to remove the glue residue on this board. So now we've got a nice clean working surface, and our next step is to cut our PowerGrip to the appropriate length and mount it to the board. PowerGrip comes in a 1 meter roll, and that should be just enough material to mount 6 average size pedals. But what I'm going to do here is cover the entire surface of this pedal board with PowerGrip so that the pedals can be moved around on the board. Okay? So our first step is we measure. Mark. And cut. Now we remove the backing and we mount. You need to allow at least 24 hours for the backing adhesive on PowerGrip to cure. Once it cures, you have effectively a permanent bond, and as you can see, I put this strip of PowerGrip on about a minute ago, and I can already pick up the entire pedal board just by holding it. So there you have it, a pedal board completely covered in PowerGrip. Now we're going to add some PowerGrip to the back of a few pedals and mount them to the board. Once again, you want a clean working surface, so if you have any glue residue left over, you can clean it with naphtha or a similar type of solvent. One little trick I just figured out is you can just flip the back plates of Boss pedals over and get a clean working surface. And then what we want to do is just cut our PowerGrip to size. I'm just going to cut these in little 1.5 inch squares and mount them right to the back of the pedal. One other thing to keep in mind is once you mount PowerGrip, you want to allow at least 24 hours for the adhesive backing to cure. Once it does, you've got a permanent bond, and then you can mount it to your pedal board. Okay, so for the purposes of our demonstration, we mounted PowerGrip to this pedal yesterday so that the backing adhesive would have time to cure, and so we could demonstrate the gripping power to you. So we're going to take this and we're going to mount this to our pedal board. It latches right in there nice and securely, and then you get the PowerGrip. You can see how strong this bond is. Literally cannot get it off. So there you go, PowerGrip. So here we have our finished pedal board reassembled with PowerGrip, and as you can see, these pedals aren't going anywhere. Just remember to allow 24 hours for the backing adhesive to cure, wire up your board, and you're ready to rock and roll. So there you have it, folks. PowerGrip pedal mounting tape. For more info, please visit our website, www.godlyke.com. This is Kevin for Godlyke Incorporated signing off and telling you to go get the grip. How's that for